Hey everyone, it's DIY Crypto Guy. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. I wanted to just share a quick video with you that I came across that I thought was very interesting, just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about in regards to what's happening with this crypto space. It's just going to be a short comparison. It's a CNN news article that came out, I think, yesterday or last night. That I just want to kind of give some of my commentary, just to kind of show you exactly what I think these guys are trying to do. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. And, definitely I want you guys to look at different perspectives to make you understand. So I'll kind of go through, this is a CNN article that I just wanted to play with you guys, just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. And notice the way CNN sets up this interview. You have one guy that is bullish on Bitcoin, one guy that is bearish or who doesn't believe in Bitcoin. And notice the very first person that talks with their opening argument is the guy that's negative on Bitcoin. And if you notice for yourself, you'll kind of see his reasoning, and then they will split off to the pro Bitcoin guy, and then he will give his 2 cents. And then at the end of the video, I may not have all the time to play all of it, but you'll see that the closing argument is also from the guy that's demonizing Bitcoin as well. But I'll just share a few things with you guys, so I'm just going to play it.
As an alternative to cash is exploding in value, will it last? Many financial experts dismissed the cryptocurrency as a fad and thought it would ultimately prove worthless. At the end of the day, Friday, its value was over $55,000. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, recently bought 1.5 billion of Bitcoin and said his company will accept it as payment for its electric cars. MasterCard, Apple Pay, among others, are now allowing it to be used as a form of payment. What's driving this extreme bull market? And is it now a safer investment? January 6, 2018, I hosted a debate on this program between a Bitcoin bear and a Bitcoin bull. That morning, Bitcoin was worth around $17,000. 2 years earlier, Vivek Wadhwa, a tech entrepreneur and author, had declared Bitcoin dead and is sticking to his guns at least then.
I think that it's the greatest scam of modern times. Bitcoin is never going to be a digital currency. It's simply going to implode before you know it. And
a quick thing, I'm going to chime in. Yes, Bitcoin is not necessarily a digital currency, and you won't be able to use Bitcoin for everyday transactions, and I don't think that was the purpose. More so because it's kind of big and bulky. The fees are a little high, and it's not as quick or as fast as, let's say, something like XRP.
And regular people who trust you are going to lose their shirts.
Dan Moorhead, founder of the first Bitcoin-focused hedge fund, defended the currency.
I'm a trader. I can never be sure of anything as you are as a writer. But when that piece was written, that was 2 years ago. And since then, $100,000 in Bitcoin would be worth $4.5 million.
Boom. All right, let me just fast forward this guy. There we go.
Since Bitcoin has more than tripled in the intervening 3 years, and Pantera Bitcoin
Okay,
Fund
I'm
is
going
up.
to fast forward it.
When is the last time you bought a pizza?
This
with
is his
Bitcoin?
argument.
Never. When is the last time anyone watching this used Bitcoin to transact commerce? Practically never. In the old days, there's stories about people buying, pizza with Bitcoin, but we don't use it as a digital currency anymore. What it is right now is a speculative asset. It's as valuable as casino chips are. And it's exactly what this is. Now, the argument will be...
It is not as valuable as casino chips. This guy obviously has no idea about Bitcoin, what it takes to even create a Bitcoin and its actual use. It's not to go and buy freaking pizzas. This guy just is clueless. You would not want to use Bitcoin to go buy coffee or pizzas.
that Bitcoin will reach $100,000. It could reach $500,000, or it could be down to $5,000. We don't know. Just like GameStop,
any investment can go to $0. So what this guy's just trying to say is absolutely a lot of FUD.
it's really GameStop on steroids, 10x greater than GameStop. And the difference between GameStop and Bitcoin is that GameStop had a bunch of nerds and geeks and good people who had no experience in finance behind it. This has professional investors. It has tech moguls who are pouring billions into it. But what happens is that they pour billions into it, the price rises, they cash out, take their profits, and you've got the zealots like my friend Dan.
That's exactly what Wall Street does. They pump the price, or they manipulate the price down or up, either way, and the masses jump in and then they short it and sell it. So I don't understand this guy's argument.
Who persuade everyone and new investors to come in and buy it, and they lose their shirts and they leave bankrupt and crying, whereas the rich got richer and then they buy it again after the price drops and then it falls again. So the common man, the common person loses no matter what happens here, and the rich keep getting richer.
Dan,
I totally disagree. Not the rich getting richer. This is actually, in my opinion, Bitcoin is the people's money. Cryptos are the people's money, and the cryptos are a big up you to the big banks.
Friday night happens to be pizza night in our house. Last night I used cash. Does Vivek have a point that until and unless it reaches a degree where Bitcoin is used to buy the Friday night pie, we don't have anything here?
No, Bitcoin does dozens of different use cases, from digital gold to cross-border money movement to
store of value,
all kinds of things. And really the last thing it will do is be good for buying a pizza.
Exactly.
Actually, the first commercial transaction with Bitcoin was a developer who bought pizza with 10,000 Bitcoin. And that's worth $500 million, $5 billion today. So that's why people don't use it to buy things at the moment, because it's appreciating at such a rapid rate.
Exactly.
And those arguments have been made by the very small percentage of people who are negative on cryptocurrencies, but it's really being used. 7% of cross-border money movement from the US to Mexico goes over Bitcoin. We recently sold a company in the Philippines.
You can transfer billions of dollars cross-border at a fraction of the price. Try and do that with a wire transfer with a bank. First of all, a few billion, forget about it.
It's great for buying a cup of coffee today. They're investing in it because it's going to disrupt finance, payments, all these industries. And 10 years from now, it will be good for buying a cup of coffee.
Vivek, why are you unpersuaded given the news that Bank of New York,
distinguished fellow, Harvard Law School, this guy's an idiot.
Tesla,
He's totally
PayPal,
misinformed.
Or Apple Pay, there seem to be so many vendors, maybe not a pizza yet, but so many vendors that are recognizing it as a form of currency.
And there's 8,000 cryptos out there. It's not only Bitcoin.
Yeah, there's a fear of missing out right now, and that's how bubbles
FOMO,
go. The big
fear
tulip,
of
the
missing
Dutch
out.
tulip bubble, it was the same way. So now, and the difference over here is that you've got intelligent, sophisticated investors, billionaires. I mean, Elon Musk spending $1.5 billion.
I'm not sophisticated. I'm just informed. You guys are not sophisticated. You guys are just informed.
Tax breaks on
this guy's criticizing us as not being smart enough to make our own decisions.
I was also watching
What an
GameStop
ass.
the same way. I said, oh my God, there's no telling where this thing goes. This could be worth $1 trillion, just like Bitcoin is, or it could go bust. And guess what? It went bust. The same thing could happen with Bitcoin. We don't know. I mean, like I said, right now, I would bet it would be go to $100,000 in the next few weeks, the way it's going. But what happens after that? It's going to drop
200,000,
again.
500,000.
People who bought it at $100,000 are going to lose their life savings.
You try not to buy at the
rich
top.
Who sold it are going to put the profits away and then reinvest it in it, and it's going to go up again. It's a game.
Hey,
the stock market's
Dan,
a game.
Dan, everything I know about the markets, I learned by watching Wall Street. It's like Vivek is the Lou Mandheim character who advises Bud Fox, hey, it's all about fundamentals, kid.
Stop right
Don't
here.
ever lose sight.
So anyways, guys, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I thought it was kind of funny. So do me a favor, if you guys can please smash the like button and please share. And if you can, subscribe. It definitely helps me out. And, if you have any questions, comments below, please look at my description box. If you feel like opening up a new Coinbase or Bittrex account, it will definitely help me out as well. So I will probably come out with another video today. Hope you guys like this. Cheers.